So I took kind of a wild hair this year. This used to be a company truck for one of my employees. You know, say that. A friend of mine worked with us, not for us. But anyway, he just kind of up and quit. I'm still not exactly sure why. I talk to him periodically. He says he ain't upset with us or nothing. I ain't sure what happened, but anyway. It's had a problem with the key staying hot, and I've taken it several places and they've never been able to figure it out. So what I do is I put a couple of disconnects on the batteries. Something pretty simple. And that way you don't kill the batteries. Oh, we gonna take off this morning and I'm gonna ride around there and I'm gonna see what Hardy's been doing with the stump ripper. Building a road around the farm here. A fire break. We cut the timber. Or the timber was cut, not we. The timber was cut. And it's a good time to go ahead and get you a road around the property. The plan is, I bought this property about 26 years ago, and then bought a little bit more over here. We got 1 acre cut out of it that my late neighbor lives in over here, and I just bought another 13 around, a 300-foot buffer all the way around. But the plan is to buy the whole rest of the farm when the owner gets ready to sell it. So he wanted a fire break, so I kind of said no problem, I'll handle the fire break and I'll drum chop it so we can burn it, because I have a vested interest. I'd like to own the property one day, and it's a lot easier to go ahead and put this road around it now than it is after the trees grow up for 5 or 10 years or 15 or, you know, whatever. I'll put a gate here so I don't have people creeping behind my house, and I'll put a gate on the other end. Oh, it's a pretty smooth ride. Of course, it's been graded with a stumper, so I hadn't got a chance to run down it with the grader. My plan is to take some of that cut from Harbor Freight, that old rich clay, and put a layer 6 inches out on here, and take my reclaimer. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Take my reclaimer and go ahead and put a layer on and mix it in, and kind of take this old dead sand and kind of tighten it up a little bit with that old gummy clay. 2 kinds of dirt to just hold the earth together. So I think I can get through here. There's some wet spots, but these are 37 by 12 50s, and they got a pretty good flotation. Pretty sure this truck will roll through here. Anyway, when I get down where it's wet, I might put a little bit more clay. I might put soil cement through there. I don't know. We'll just see. I want a decent road coming around here. He got a little wide on me in here. I ain't sure what happened. This was kind of a project I gave Hardy to do. He was helping another one of my guys that we work with run the crusher, and instead of using little step ladders, they decided they would stand on 5-gallon buckets to get up and grease the equipment and, you know, get up a little higher off the ground. And I saw them doing it, and I'm like, how about y'all go down to the hardware? You know, we got an account down there. They go down there and get everything else. Go down to the hardware, get y'all some little step ladders. Don't use them buckets. Well, they didn't do it. Hardy fell off. One of the buckets collapsed, and he fell down and broke a couple ribs, and so he just come back to work after me paying him to convalesce for about 9 weeks. So what was told to me was how expensive the little step ladders were. I'm gonna tell you what, they're not as expensive as somebody paying somebody's salary for 9 weeks. You could have bought every you could have bought every step ladder in the town. So anyway, I had to make a policy. The next person I saw standing on a bucket for any reason was going to be terminated, because stuff like that, it's just, I mean, you could get killed. I mean, everybody thinks contractors like me don't care about safety, but we do. We don't want any. Ooh boy, maybe I can make it through this. It's a little ruddy. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. I think we left a stump in the center. Oh man, it's a little soft, but I see some ruts here. I might be walking, fellas. Nope. Damn thing truck stands up pretty dang on good. Oh, I see. I made a cut down here for cart the other day, and oh boy, this does look a little soft. Oh. Man, I'm spilling my coffee in my lap. Look at this crap. Piece of wood, boys. No water laying right over there. Washer fluid in this thing or not. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, but I think we got some cement dust on the window, so the washer. Oh wow, I didn't know this went way back up in here like this. This is exciting. Everything's exciting to me if y'all hadn't figured it out yet. I guess I'm just an excitable person. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's really stuck on that window. Man, Hardy's been doing a good job. Anyway, I put him to doing this because you know, it wasn't production, and if you know he wanted to work half days or a couple hours, you know, because he was still nursing them broken ribs, you know, it was not like a bunch of trucks were going to back up or anything like that. It wasn't going to be. Oh yeah, this is right down in the water. The swamp back here, old mill pond back here. Look at that beaver dam. Got the water held up, so it'll be a little less water in behind it. And anyway, it's not like if he got feeling bad or got hurting, he could just go home. It was no big deal. So I figured this would be a good job to kind of get him back to work on. Oh, this looks a little wet right here. I'm gonna get stuck back here before I'm done. I just ain't gonna be happy until I do it. Oh, missed the stump. That's all right. We can get by that. That's no big deal. I didn't realize this was so. Man, he's done a good job up in here. I hadn't been back here. Ooh, that looks a little tender right there. Now I'll go ahead. Man, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry about my finger in the way. God, that looks bad too. Oh my. Fart around and get bogged up yet. Oh. I tell you what, now these 1250s are impressing me. 37 by 1250s. I mean, this is a heavy truck. This thing is. Oh. This thing is probably 10,000 pounds, maybe more. He must be about over here. Or maybe he is over here. Oh, y'all wanted a longer video, and here it is. Oh great, now I gotta turn around up in here. Lord have mercy. Maybe I can. Oh, I don't know about that. Gosh. Alright, well. maybe I can pick my way. I see stumps. I can't get over them. I'm gonna have to go back around. Well, if we made it through it one time, we'll make it through again. You know, it's exciting. Anyway, we got a little bit. We got to beat the road over there. No big deal. We get over there, right by that corner. That's where we'll come out. And I'm kind of impressed with Hardy's Road. He's been picking away at it. But anyway. All right, so there's what the stumper's been doing. So I got to say, I'm pretty impressed with this truck. I mean, before it used to get stuck on wet grass, and with these dang tires and that 6-inch lift, it does good. I mean, I've come out of here on something that ain't even been cleared yet, just kind of picking my way through. Oh yeah, no. Oh, it's It did it. Be doggone. I wasn't sure if I'd have to drive back around through that or not, but it did it. Let's see how much wears on the stumper. It's got a little bit, but it ain't bad. It's done good for what it's done. All right, well, we made it out. Back to the house we go.